Alright, so I watched the first episode of Solo Leveling. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking gas. It's looking gas. All the TikTok edits and all the people saying that the show is gonna be hype. I'm not gonna lie, they not lying. They not lying. That first episode was calm. Film it was calm. If y'all ain't go watch it, y'all should definitely go watch it. It's definitely worth. It's definitely worth it. It's gonna keep you engaged. It's definitely interesting. But I want to talk about the episode, point out a few notable points that really caught my eye during the show, and talk about the main MC himself. So let's get into it. So the episode first starts off with like a bunch of like side characters fighting like these gigantic ants, and like it shows a couple of like the stronger characters, and like I'm not gonna lie, they was bodying these ants, and some of these ants was wilding too. Like the animation looks 10 out of 10. Like the animation looks completely fire. I want to get that out the way. But then it starts detailing about the show, about how the show is about hunters and like these dungeons that appear around the world, and there's different rankings of the hunters and different rankings of the dungeons. So the main character is like the weakest of the weak. Like he's the weakest. Like he's rank E, I believe, and like he's like even weaker than that. Like there's rank E, and like, he's a rank E, but like he's just so weak, weaker than the rest of the other E rank hunter. And it's like, damn. Like, so we get introduced to the main character, Sunjin Woo. And when we first get introduced to him, there's people talking about, like, they're really greeting him like, hey, how you doing, Sunjin Woo? Like they're really cool with him. But they're like talking like, yeah, he's really well known, but he's super well known for being weak, and like he doesn't really care because like he knows that he's super weak. And one thing about him, that he keeps being a hunter to to live, to afford his way of living. And one thing I don't understand is that he explains that he's always like having these near death experiences. Like he's always getting cooked in these dungeons. Even the weakest dungeons, he's getting cooked by like level 1 goblins and wolves. And it's like, bro, why do you want to keep having these near death experiences and you can't get stronger? It's not like he could get stronger. Like hunters, like whatever rank they get is like they can't get stronger. So it's like, bro, you keep getting cooked by a level 1 goblin with a fucking basic knife. Why do you keep going into these dungeons thinking you about to do something, bro? Like that's what I don't understand about him. But hey, it's the story, bro. Like it's the story. So Sunjin Woo has another dungeon to go to with his guild and his team, basically. So I think it's either an E rank dungeon or a D rank dungeon they're going to. So they're fighting all these monsters, and he's getting cooked again by a weak ass goblin. And this little bad shorty gotta come save her. She the healer, feel me? You already know they always gotta have the healing shorty with them. So shorty's basically telling me like, bro, why do you always keep risking your life for these dungeons, and you're always about to die? Like, do you realize you're gonna die one of these days if you keep going into these dungeons? And he's just like, I understand. So once they complete this dungeon, there's basically like another tunnel in the dungeon, and they kind of vote whether if they want to go through it. So the vote is tied 6-6. So Sunjin Woo has the last vote. And I'm watching this show, I'm like, bro, if you don't say no and go home. But this man says yes. And they go through this dungeon, and they get to these big ass doors, and I already knew they were cooked. They're about to fight the final boss, bro, on some Elden Ring shit, bro. So they walk in, they see like 10 gigantic statues just all around in this big room. So they just chatting, talking, whatever. So the door they came in closes on its own, and the one dude is scared shitless. He just like me. He's like, nah, I knew we shouldn't have came here. I'm getting out of here. Hey, same thing I would have did. I would have been the first one out if I seen some shit like that. Just saying. But he tries to leave, and one of these statues just booms, bro. Cuts bro in half. You just see a pile of blood on the ground, and they all just looking like, yeah, we're done for. We're cooked. So the one statue that was looking at Sunjin Woo shorty, right? He looks at that same statue, and that statue is about to shoot laser beams at them and cooks like two of the people from his guild. So Sun Jin-woo is literally shitting his pants right now. He is literally scared, hyperventilating, having a panic attack, thinking he's about to die. And that's pretty much where the episode leaves off. And I'm not gonna lie, this episode was pretty good. I was really impressed. This episode was definitely worth the hype. The animation design and like choreography definitely gives me like Sword Art Online vibes or like God of High School vibes. Yo, I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode. Yo, if y'all still haven't tuned in to Solo Leveling, I really think y'all should. And yo, that's gonna do it for the vid. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and go subscribe to my other gaming / reaction channel, Noelzarc. It's gonna be in the description below. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next vid. Peace.